Cheers. Oh. Cheers. What's up, cat? Come here. Oh, my buddy. How you doing? Oh, I know you hate this. Oh, there you are. You're on camera there, see? I know. You didn't like that. So, what's going on? Somebody's out there. I just did a much. Whatever. Time for a fresh bowl. That one still had some good weed left in it. Actually, when it gets close to the bottom like that. Purple Kilo. What's going on? Just did a mushroom square about 30 minutes ago. And it's starting to kick in. Hey, what's going on, Robin? So yeah, I did a mushroom square about 30 minutes ago. And yeah, just because I could. I haven't done it in a while. Shout out to Harley Grover for sending me the original chocolate mushrooms, which I diluted down with some of my own THC chocolate. And who knows a guy who knows a guy? Capiche? Yeah, I know a guy who knows a guy. Yeah, I pretty much know a few people. So yeah, welcome all you guys. So yeah, I did this mushroom square, and I'm just gonna kind of buzz out for the next 8 or 10 hours. So what's going on with everybody? What you smoking on? How's your grow doing? My grape cheese auto was a male. It died. I pulled it the other day.
Well, and seriously, girl, that is exactly right. That's what I get compliments.
That's interesting. I'm actually, from what I know, mostly Irish. Oh well. Cheers, everybody. I think I'm going to add a little hash to this bowl. Got this keef hash here. It's nice and blonde. Hey, Big RS, what's going on? Health review. Smoke away, old fart, you. You ain't ready, part 2. Old fart, you, huh? I think I'm gonna leave that one gone.
Yeah.
Look good donkey kid. Okay, so yeah, we got a little hash here we're gonna throw in there. Oh God. So, yeah, the grape cheese turned out to be a male. But so far, the Suzy Q was a female, and the Plant Skunk Ape Auto was turned out to be female. So, batting 66% there, Yeah, it's the first time I fucked around with regular seeds a lot, so, I'm having to go through the grow them until they're about a foot tall and sexing them. Amazing. That male grape cheese auto, that male yesterday did not show, or the day before I yanked it, did not show any sex sign at all. The next day, the nads were clearly visible. I mean, just in like 24 hours. It went from no sign of it at all to they just literally popped out nads in 24 hours. Which I'm kind of glad, because, it saved me having to grow it out any longer. Oh, I wish they had some kind of kit where you could rub the leaf of some plant on it and it would tell you if it was a male or female. I don't think there is going to be anything like that anytime soon, but it would be nice. Yeah, sometimes it goes really fast. I mean, like, I had a plant in a tent one time that I thought was supposed to be female. And I mean, I went down there one day and everything looked normal and everything looked fine. And I mean, 2 days later, this thing was ready to start throwing pollen. I had to yank it carefully out of there and wrap it up and get it out of there. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. That one gave me false female signs, too, which I love when they do that bullshit on you. Yeah. I mean, it had some little immature, faint pussy hair, but it wasn't the real thing, Oh, well. Nature's a funky little bit sometimes. And somebody earlier referred to me as an old fart. Well, yeah, I guess, whatever. Consider myself a survivor. How's that? Oh, we got another one. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Who does not love pussycat hair? Yeah, I'll show that. Yeah, I mean, literally, people say, how can you tell the difference? Man, when you see those little pouches pop out, those little green pouches, um, I'll go along with that. Look at this one. I'll go along with that. Yeah, I'll go along with that. So, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for this mushroom to kick in. I'm starting to feel a little bit around the edges a little bit. Anyway, cheers. Yeah, that hash part really does help a lot, man. type of cat, I mean woman. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. Look, it's when I broke that code, man. Yeah, I did. I broke that code. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm a great fan of that activity myself. Yeah, hobby of mine. So, anyway, everybody out there who wants to be known that you're here, just type a period or something, man. You don't have to get into the conversation. I just like to know who's all hanging out, you know? Make sure I don't have any enemies out there that are wanting to fuck with me or something, you know? God, I get sick of that shit. Assholes with egos, you know? Ugh. Oh, wow. So, yeah. Cheers again, man. Just felt like doing a live real quick. I don't know how many people will stick around for it or not, but I just felt like partying with some people. What part of Missouri are you, Dave? Near St. Louis, near the river. Kind of close to this Missouri River, about 20 miles west of St. Louis City. The great part. I don't know about that, man. It's not a bad state to live in. They don't fuck with you as much as a lot of the states do. They kind of leave you the fuck alone as long as you don't, fuck with the, too much shit. So, hey Harley, what the fuck is up with you, man? No, on the St. Louis side, Illinois side, close to the Illinois border. Mississippi River runs right next to St. Louis there. Harley, how the fuck are you doing, man? Amazing that you just popped on here because I just did one of your mushroom squares. So it's starting to kick in a little bit. So that's a hell of a coincidence that you popped on here today, man. Yeah. Got the law fucking with me. I gotta go to court on the 18th, man. I'm just not looking forward to that bullshit, you know. Oh, you're on by Kansas City on the Kansas side. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad state, man. They don't fuck with you that much, man. I mean, well, they kind of do. I'm getting fucked with right now by the fucking cops and shit, but yeah, I'll deal with it. Don't know what color should it be if you know. Harley Grower, don't know what color should it be. That's a weird. I'm not sure how. DMT. What? Not don't. DMT. What color should it be if you know? Oh man, yeah. That's a question for Harley, man. Yeah. Yeah, big RS, I'll give you that, man. Yeah, I'll definitely give you that, man. Fucking, just wanting revenue, man, They're like, oh, man, the penalty could be 6 months or, $1,000 fine, how about you can blow me or kiss my ass? Yeah, I like that. You have 2 options. You could blow me or kiss my ass, but Look, it's when somebody else is hiding all these messages faster than I can bring them up. But Liquors one wanted to know if he could put the DMT in the joint. So I had no problem with that kind of discussion at all. Don't want politics and don't want to get into like anything to do with kids or shit. Okay, man, let's keep this shit cool. So yeah, I got a lawyer and fuck. So yeah, I don't want to deal with like that offered me, but I have no clue as how I should. Harley, didn't you say something about smoking on top of a bowl or something? As I recall, last time we got into this discussion, um, like you do powdered hash. Um, I seem to recall you saying something about that. I've always been curious about ecstasy. Never did it. Probably couldn't handle it at my age. I'd probably die of a heart attack or some shit. Always wanted to try it though, man. Just like totally let go, man. Like, no fucking inhibitions. Just whatever the fuck happens. He did absolutely not like it. Oh, so you did ecstasy and was not a big fan, huh? Okay, well, most people tell me they loved it, but I'm sure there's going to be some that are not going to enjoy it, because they have a bad experience, I mean, I don't know. Probably never do it now. I'm sure I could get my hands on it if I put some feelers out there, but I don't know, man. I can't see me doing it at this point. This will make you want to party and fuck. Well, then what's not to like about that liquor one? Oh, no shit. Oh yeah. See, man, I'm not a big sativa fan. You know that about me, man. I can't smoke the shit hardly at all. I get all wired and buzzy, and I hate that feeling, man. It feels like I'm doing Black Beauties from the '80s. Yeah. I'm hoping that. So ecstasy has a lot of like speed cut. Oh, kind of like acid. Yeah. Well, most of the acid out there, they lace it with speed so you don't fall asleep and ruin the buzz. But oh, fuck, I don't know anymore, man. Yeah, that would be a no-no for me, man. Yeah, well, good to know, man. Then maybe I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I imagine you probably fuck all night, but hey. Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't say all that shit on here, but I got it for over 18, so fuck them. Talk about whatever the fuck I want to. I mean, mushrooms is about as far as I go anymore, as far as like mind expanding or kind of stuff like that. And, I actually took Harley's and I diluted it down with some of my own THC chocolate because I wanted to have a lighter dose because it affects me pretty strong. I mean, some people it affects stronger than others. I'm one of those, you know. In the old days, I could do like a gram of dry mushrooms and I was tripping balls. So, this shit wasn't even near as good back then, I'm sure. That was all wild grown. This shit's all cultivated now and everything else. So. Hey, Bear, what's up? How's your grow go? Yeah, I got some good plants, good looking plants growing down there. I'm just doing some push feeding on my plants, man. Really pushing the fertilizer, the feed until I see any kind of burnt tips, and until then they're getting fed like 3 times a week, sometimes a little bit more, and water in between. But yeah, I'm definitely push feeding my plants now to see what that does. I've heard of the God trip. It was a like shroom trip over 100 grams is beyond craziness, I guess. Oh, I bet 100 grams. Fuck. First of all, I could never choke them down. Fuck, I used to have to roll them up like dried pills and swallow them. Oh, fuck, I hate mushrooms in the real world anyway, let alone. Made them into spaghetti one time. Ate a pot of spaghetti with them in it. Yeah, I tripped balls on that pretty good. Yeah, why does it have to taste like mushrooms? Why can't it taste like candy? You know. Oh well. There's a video of a guy take the God trip on YouTube. Oh, it got really. Is there any danger of doing that high of a dose? I mean, physically, you can stroke out possibly, or have a fucking heart attack, or I mean, any kind of. I mean, those are everybody's talking about micro dosing now. That's mega dosing there. So, Harley, you probably know more about this than anybody, but. Can a human being do like 100 grams of mushrooms and not have any bad after effects? Used to chew with ginger snap cookies to take away a lot of the taste. Yeah, fuck, man. We used to shove them inside Twinkies and shit, Any fucking way to get them down, man. Break a Twinkie in half and shove it in the part where the cream is, just shove it right in there, And then chomp that motherfucker down, God. Yeah, that was a different time, man. Now people probably use it to make home cooked food, and home couture food, fancy dishes and shit with it. I think that's funny, but yeah. So my cat's been going kind of crazy today, yowling nonstop and shit. So I gave him a quarter dropper of my THC oil, the gray cat, not this one, the gray one. And I'm telling you right now, man, he's laying down over there on the ottoman, and he is totally fucking mellowed out. Oh yeah, I agree with you 100% there, Lucas. Yeah, it made me gag just the taste of it. And especially one time somebody brought me wet ones. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Oh my God, it was like eating slimy snails. Oh, it was so disgusting. Oh, it was so bad. I mean, I almost threw up just trying to swallow them. I wasn't chewing them or nothing. I was just trying to swallow them whole. Oh man, that was horrible shit there. But, yeah, so I didn't do mushrooms a lot, man. I mean, I don't want you to think I was a shroom head at all. I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've done it, before this recent stuff. So, oh yeah, the fresh ones, dude, they're slimy, and they're like greasy and slimy, and yeah, but when you chew into them, more of that greasy, slimy shit comes out, so it makes it even worse. And then when it hits your taste buds, it's like you're eating, I don't know, a combination of shit and peat moss or something. I don't know. It's just, ugh. So, yeah, I don't recommend doing them fresh. I mean, I'm sure, I wonder if they might be stronger if you eat them fresh. Maybe you don't lose as much in the drying process, but I'm still saying, it ain't worth it. If I have to chew twice as much dry than fresh to get the same buzz, I'll buy twice as much, it ain't that bad. When we were younger, took some shrooms and my buddy just started barfing his brains out. when I did peyote, I mean not peyote, yeah, peyote. When I did peyote, yeah, I threw my fucking balls up, man. I thought my guts were gonna come out of my mouth and nose and be laying on the floor. You know, you're praying to God to take you. You know, God, kill me now. Oh, I can't take another one. Oh God, kill me fucking now. Please just take me now. I've had enough, you know. Oh, and the cramping and shit. Oh my God, it was horrible, man. And then the fucking balls trip started. So, you know, it was all right after that. You've been there, yeah, yeah. You know, people tell me you almost have to puke on peyote. It's like almost like a guaranteed side effect of the drug. Maybe your body's saying, "Look, I can't absorb all of this. I'm going to puke some of this back up." You know, it's a very strong toxin, I guess, to the body. So, yeah, I tried truffles. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. People spend all this money on truffles. It's still a fucking disgusting fungus, man. I always like to tell people, dude, it's related to athlete's foot, man. It's fucking related to athlete's foot. You really want to put that in your mouth? You know, we spend a lot of money for cleaners to get rid of fungus in the house. You know, we don't want fungus around us. We don't want it in our lungs. You know, you can die from that kind of toxin. So yeah, I think you know, if you didn't have to eat mushrooms to get the mushroom trip, there would never be a mushroom cross my lips. So yeah, I mean, you know, of all the food out there in the world to eat, why would anybody eat mushrooms? I mean, you look at them, they don't look appetizing and they don't taste good. And you know, my old lady, she likes them. She'll fry them up in the kitchen. And it just makes the whole house reek of that shit. And I'm like, oh God. Yeah, it's not good. So, yeah, I mean, so somebody needs to breed a strain of psilocybin that tastes like chocolate. I mean, like really sweet and creamy almost, you know. Yeah. That would be an interesting proposition. I don't think it's possible, but you know, you never know. You never know. Still want to try to grow some of the chocolate marijuana strains. I haven't gotten any seeds yet from anybody or anything that I can use for that. But man, if anybody out there's got this fruit tastes like some nice fruit, I would gladly eat it. Yeah, yeah, you know. Give it some sweetness and tartness or something, you know, not just that muddy, dirty, crappy fungus, moldy, mossy taste. Ugh, wow. Like I said, man, when I got them dried, I would break them into little pieces, roll them like between my finger, and just swallow them like pills. You know, chase them down with soda or something, or beer or whatever, and just swallow them, you know, whole. Because I couldn't fucking stand chewing them, you know. And only one time I made them up in a pot of spaghetti. And yeah, that was an interesting trip. But I didn't throw up that night, thank God. I didn't eat all that spaghetti, but I didn't throw it up. So that was kind of cool. Well, you know, I always thought that stuff like mushrooms and peyote and that were discovered by shamans, you know. They were looking around for things to use for medicines, and you know they would test them on themselves, you know. And they're like, okay, this one got rid of pain, you know, this one gave me energy to fight as a warrior, and this one I used to contact the spirits, you know. And they got into the whole, you know, they would do the peyote and they would go into a cave and they would meet their spirit animal or spirit guide. And I'm sure they saw some pretty fucking amazing shit on the walls of that cave. you know, with a fire going and shit. So yeah, this one trip you the fuck out. Yeah, exactly. And they, you know, they carried them around in pouches, dried in these pouches on their waist, and they would grind them up for different medicines. They made teas with them. They smoked a lot of the different herbs and stuff that they used. So they had different ways of delivering it. I know they made teas, and I know they made um, poultices out of some of the herbs for like burns and cuts and that. And then, you know, there was also the whole hallucinogenic part of it. To them, that was a spiritual experience. It wasn't just to get fucked up, you know. I'm no expert on any of this. Fucking not at all, so I should keep my big mouth shut. This is just what I know from people I've known that were, you know, Native American, and they've told me stories, you know. Oh yeah, I know. And it's, you know, I've never done it, but I've heard it's really one of the most effective ways to get the buzz and regulate how much you get, because like you can make up a tea, you know, a pot of it, and then like drink a cup and see how you do. And if it's like not enough, you can drink another cup. Whereas if you just chop down a couple grams of mushrooms, you're gonna fucking, you know, you're gonna feel it. And you're not gonna have much choice. So, yeah, I would imagine that the tea is a great way to do it. Maybe you brew it with a bunch of other tea bags like raspberry teas and ginger teas and you know, anything that could kind of help cut the taste of the mushroom in the tea, you know, would help. Maybe some vanilla flavoring in there, you know, a buttload of fucking sugar. I mean, a buttload of sugar. And, I mean, we're talking make sweet tea out of this shit, you know. It might work, you know, a big spoon of honey. Yeah, exactly. Things that could get rid of some of that gritty, nasty mushroom taste. Yeah, I think you could make up a tea with it that most people could drink and not go, what the fuck is this shit you're giving me, you know? It might have a slight aftertaste, yeah, but it wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm gonna puke, you know? So, yeah, that's something to consider trying, you know. If I ever get my hands on a bunch of dried mushrooms, you know, put them in a tea ball and steep them in hot water, and, you know, or brew them in sun tea even, you know. Then throw some tea bags in there, some black tea, some ginger tea, maybe some raspberry tea bags, whatever you can think about. Another thing you could do is put some fruit in there. You know, just throw some like orange peelings in there and stuff like that. It'll leach some of the flavor from that. So yeah, there's all kinds of ways you could do to make the tea a little bit more palatable, you know. Yeah, I've come up quite a few there. Yeah. If I ever get my hands on some, yeah, it's got a lot, yeah, ginger would be a good one to cover a lot of it with, you know. And so with things like mint, you know, like you could do a strong mint tea, you know. You know, a lot of times you got it growing in your fucking garden wild, just, you know, throw some, you know, dried mint in there, you know. So, you know, yeah, I think there's some things you could do with it to make a really interesting tea with it, you know, that you could drink. And actually might even enjoy the taste of it. Hey, what's going on, CSL? How you been? Yeah, mint would be great in there. I like mint tea, so yeah, that would be good in there. It'd cover up the mushroom taste quite a bit, and it would give you, you know, a good fucking buzz. Plus, there's some medicinal benefits to mint, you know. I mean, I won't go into all of them, but there are some medicinal benefits to mint. So yeah, that might work. Oh, Lord. So, yeah. It's just some things you can think about to make that shit go down a little easier. You know. Yeah. Just like I'm getting ready to make some marijuana mayonnaise, okay? and using oil I made. And I'm gonna put some garlic in it. I like garlic mayonnaise anyway, and I'm gonna grate some garlic in it to kind of cover the pot taste, because it's gonna be a lot of pot taste in there. You can use like a couple of cups of this oil and a few eggs to make this mayonnaise batch. And think about it, man. Deviled eggs, potato salad, smear it on a fucking sandwich, man. I mean, fuck, man. You'd be getting some people fucking fucked up, and they wouldn't even know it. Here, have a deviled egg, and watch them just fucking eyes roll in the back of their head. So yeah, I was saying earlier, man, we've done all the sweets, man. We've done the chocolates and the gummies and the Rice Krispie treats and the brownies and the cookies. We've even made like cakes and stuff. So this year I'm getting into more of the savory stuff, things based on butters and oils. Thinking about making homemade fried potato chips, fried in the pot oil. Just shit like that, Pot salad dressing, and do a vinegar and oil salad dressing. A steak butter, There's just things you can do with it, Medicated sweetened mustard. Yeah, I mean, anything that uses oil, or uses butter, I can get it into that form. And I mean, the shit I make is so strong, people go, dude, seriously, man, you trying to fucking kill me, Most normal people can't do one or two of my gummies without, like, really feeling it. Yeah, you could do like barbecue sauces, just, make olive oil out of it, and, dip your bread in there with some Parmesan and stuff, with your pasta. You gotta be creative. There's all kinds of ways you can get edibles into your system to where you're totally... one of the easiest way is I will pop popcorn in the pot butter and then melt pot butter all over the top of it. Oh shit, I bet 4 days straight. Well, that's probably something I wouldn't want to handle that, man. Shit, somebody's got to water the plants and stuff. I can't be tripping out that long. But, it makes you think, though, man, when you can't, like, smuggle weed and shit on an airplane, you can smuggle the fucking oil on there, man. You make a really fucking strong oil, man. You can sit there right in the middle of the fucking plane and drop that dropper right underneath your tongue, Same thing, I think, with some gummies, man. I think you can get shit like that on board a plane pretty easy, man,
Oh, okay.
It'll do nothing to me. I laugh so hard. Oh, yeah. Always people say, oh, it won't affect me, man. I can handle anything, So, like, I got a buddy of mine. He's not a big pot smoker or nothing, He smokes occasionally, And I gave him like 6 gummies, And I said, now, dude, if you could, watch my lips when I say this to you. Eat one. One. Not that. No. One. So, I send him on his way, assuming that he's an intelligent adult human being that will take my advice, since I was the creator of it anyway. And an hour or so goes by, maybe an hour and a half, something like that. I can't remember exactly. My phone rings. And it's this dude, he's all panicking. He's like, dude. I'm like, what? Dude. What? I can't find my phone. What? I can't find my fucking phone. I've looked all over the fucking house and I can't find it. I said, Did you look in your right hand? And he got real quiet for a few seconds there and comes back laughing his head off. Oh, there it is, man. Ah, fuck. Ah, that's so fucking cool. I found it. Thank you, man. So I go, hey, Steve, can I ask you a question? He goes, yeah, man, you can ask me anything, man. It's cool. I said, how many gummies did you eat? Ah! It's funny. Funny story. Yeah, it always is. No, really, funny story. You got to hear this. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can't wait. He goes, so I ate one of your gummies, man. And I'm sitting there watching TV. And I mean, 10, 15 minutes went by, and I really didn't feel nothing. Really. A whole 10 or 15 minutes, huh? He goes, yeah, man. He goes, I was thinking, fuck, I'm going to have to eat more of these, So I popped another one, I said, yeah. Uh-huh. And he goes, the first one must have started kicking in right after I ate that second one. Because that's when I lost my phone. I'm like, dude, drink some water and go lay down. Man, thanks a lot, man. He called me later and told me he was stoned for like 6 hours. He couldn't fucking hardly do shit. And they always say, oh no, man, I can handle more than that. But see, they're used to that shit the dispensaries peddle. It's limited to like 10 milligrams a dose or whatever the fuck the law says. My shit is not limited by anything but except how good of the shit I put in the oil, And so the shit I've been making, every generation just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And I find ways to get more oil into the product or more butter into the product. Yeah, they're not, man. I mean, the edibles and dispensaries blow ass, man. I mean, don't waste your fucking money. If you've got some good bottom trim and bud, you can make the oils and shit you need, and you can make your own fucking edibles, your own gummies and shit, and they're gonna be cheaper than shit, and you're gonna enjoy the fuck out of it. So I make a lot of the chocolates, It's just chocolate and fucking THC oil. I just melt it together, man, and pour it in a mold, and fuck. Get you fucked up. Yeah, and, I mean, I use my trim that I use every part of the plant. The trim gets used for pre-rolls, it gets used for oils and butters, it gets used to make hash. And, it just gets used in different ways that I can make product from it, And then after I've scraped it all clean in the hash tumbler, I throw what's left over in the dirt, and mix it in with my soil downstairs to give it some good nitrogen. So, I've used pretty much everything but the fucking stems and the fan leaves. I don't do anything with the fan leaves, but everything else gets used up pretty much. Harley, I think I'm starting to feel that shroom a little bit here. Yeah, I do believe I'm starting to feel it here. Well, I hope I don't make an ass of myself any more than usual. We haven't had any trolls today. I don't knock on wood. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I'm definitely. But look at my eyes. They look definitely look pretty fucked up, don't they? Holy shit. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's helping out. Cheers. That was a good hit. That was Purple Canyon. Yeah, that was a good hit. Oh, fuck yeah, the smoke boost the trim, Eddie. Oh, shit. what's up? Dejana Puchuk. I know I butchered that name. I'm gonna go with Dejana Puchuk. Is that Czech? Polish? What is that? Welcome anyway. It doesn't matter. You're welcome no matter where you come from. I don't give a shit. But I like your name, man. It's kind of so fucking cool, you know. So, what do you think about the THCA flower that's being sold as hemp? Really don't have much of an opinion on it. I really haven't been exposed to it too much myself. Croatia. Fucking A, man. Cool place. All right. Excellent. You were pretty close there, I think it's one. Yeah. Yeah, big artist. I don't really know much about it. I know it's another cannabinoid, you know. There's Delta 8 out there and Delta 10 out there, and there's all kinds of other cannabinoids that they're starting to fuck around with, you know. I fucked around with I think I got a Delta 10 cartridge once. And I was probably prejudiced against it because I didn't expect it to do anything for me. I did get some buzz from it, and I got a headache after a while. But yeah, I don't know. It might have some healing properties we don't get in the others. I don't know. Don't know much about that particular subject. Really don't need any kind of legal substitute since I got a legal license to grow and smoke my brains out. But if I didn't, I would definitely be looking into all these legal alternatives. Yeah, okay. All flour is THCA flour. Why don't you go to Gigi's asking for a friend? Why don't you go to Gigi's? Who the hell's Bootlegs 420? Why don't you go to Gigi's asking for a friend? Why don't I go to Gigi's? I don't know I don't know what you're asking me there, but cheers. You're Bootlegs 420. Okay, well, welcome. I don't know you, but you're welcome here. You know, I guess. Welcome, you know. Yeah, it's cool, you know. So to everybody out there, cheers. So how many people are ready to see this? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, probably another fucking troll. How many people are ready for this fucked up year to be over with? Because I am. I am totally ready to say the fucking goodbye to 2024. I mean, it's been a shit year. Pretty much the whole fucking year. I mean, brief periods of not shit, followed by long intermittent periods of shit. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, GG's. Where do I live? St. Louis, Missouri, right about the center of the United States, right along the Mississippi River, where the Mississippi and Missouri rivers come together. So yeah, if you put a big bullseye for the Russians or Chinese, somewhere in the middle of my state is actually the bullseye of the continental United States. Do I know you under another name, Bootlegs 420? Because you're asking me questions like you know me, you know. Well, thank you. You been to the United States, or have you been to, or do you live here? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm being stupid now. You probably live here anyway. Well, thanks. It's it's not a bad place to live. They don't fuck with you more than you can tolerate for the most part. Well, excuse the fuck out of me. If you got a problem, then why don't you fucking say it then, man, you know. I'm not gonna tolerate any kind of bullshit here, so, you know. If you're somebody that needs to move on, you need to move. Oh, so we got one of those. Great. Who cares? Good. The band is blowing Dixie. Double funk time. We can have if you like. I got nothing on for a bit. You're trying to threaten me in this fucking way. You're making a big ass fucking mistake. Especially if you're anywhere close to where I fucking live. So that's Sultans of Swing, Dire Straits. Great fucking song. Bootlegs, it's a weird fucking name. Yeah, it's a weird fucking. I'm watching this motherfucker, I'll tell you that, man. Yeah, I actually don't give a fuck. How's that? You know, the mystery is not even a mystery that I give a fuck about. You know, hemp Benjamin, Decibel grade and better THC flowers shipping around the country. Cardigan Lafayette, will you kiss my fucking ass, jackass? You know what? I think it's time for you to take a nice trip. We'll just put you on a 24-hour timeout. Bye-bye. I'm not even going to let this guy get into whatever the fuck his shit is. I don't know who the fuck it is. It's somebody who's got a fucking attitude. And I don't put up with attitude, so you're out of here, motherfucker. Yeah, he's gone. Fuck him. I don't know who it is. If they got a grudge against me, they can shove it up their ass because I haven't been talking to any of them fuckers for, God, over a fucking year or two. So they can all fuck off and leave me to hell. It is called Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits, Dijana. Mark Knopfler, one of the greatest guitar players in the history of the world. Okay, so yeah, you know, it sounds like it's a precursor to Delta 9 because a lot of those can be converted if you use dry ice on them or if you let them age and cure. A lot of the Delta 8s and earliers will metabolize to Delta 9s. So it sounds like THCA is just premature Delta 9, and when you heat it, it makes the conversion, I guess. I don't know. I'm totally talking out of my ass here. I don't know. Yeah, it just sounds like it's a way that they can get away with selling it in states that's not legal yet. Man, if you look up Dire Straits music, you're going to love a lot of their music, man. They are a fantastic, fantastic band. No, you got it right there. Um, listen to this guitar solo, man. Oh, well, that's the end of the song, but yeah, great guitar solo there, you know. Hey, Buttsville. Okay, this is probably the one that guy just. Well, okay, I'm going to withhold judgment here. I got some moderators out there, so, you know, if this turns into being a problem, just fucking deal with it, man. I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm sick of it already. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, look as one, I'm not into all these live chats and shit anymore, except for the ones I do, so I don't know any of these buttheads, but, you know, but I'll learn their names. And I can ban people pretty damn fast, so, you know, this is a stress. Oh, okay, cool. Dude, I'm not saying anything, man. We just had trolls in here and shit, so you never know. Welcome. Sorry I said anything to the contrary, but so cheers. I'll take my foot out of my mouth now. Cheers, everybody. Really? Well, look, aren't you quite the little organizer here? You've invited all these people. That's cool. I appreciate it, man. You know. Oh. So when my bowl gets about halfway down and starts tasting ashy a little bit, I like to throw some more hash on top. Oh yeah? Who's this big RS? Do you know his name or whatever? Daily life cannabis and coffee. He's big on the hemp game and lives in a legal state with a medical card. Oh, I've got that in common. Okay, cannabis and coffee. Well, you know. Oh, that's the name. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if I'd ever do this daily, but yeah, I will check it out. You know, I mean, it sounds like somebody I could party with. You know. Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, I put a little hash on top there to refresh this bowl, and then I'll just finish it all the way through. So what time is he on? Who's my stylist? Are you kidding me? You talking about my clothes now, or are you talking about my hair? I mean, I think we're starting to see a problem here. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do this either, you know. I think you know, look at what have you invited all these trolls here? I mean, seriously, Okay, you know what? I don't appreciate this shit at all. Oh, fuck. At least I still got fucking hair, asshole. I'm sure you're probably fucking bald. Jackasses. That's it. Fuck it. Hey, Tooth Master. Dick Derby. Oh, fuck. Hello. Why they bother with my lives, I don't know. I mean, why they even bother, man? I ain't nobody big or nothing. Why they even bother wasting their time on me? I don't get it. I still don't get it. And if it's people that are butthurt from the past, they need to fucking grow up. I don't know what else to say, you know. Oh, whatever. Oh, man. I'm not gonna let them fuck up my buzz. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I don't, see, I don't even give a shit, about like algorithms or subscribers or, likes or comments. I mean, I appreciate when people comment on my Grow channel and when they subscribe to it and they like it. But I'm out there begging for it like these assholes are always doing or trying to get you to send me money or nothing. It's just a laid back Grow channel, man. The Dr. Dave beer in the house. Cheers. Okay. And the one who said something about Cardigan Mafia earlier, I don't need no fucking mafia. I take care of my own shit. You don't get my age without having to take care of your shit sometimes. Fuck it. Fucking keyboard warriors, man. They got the big mouth when they're, 400 or 500 miles away and they're sitting in their mom's basement somewhere. They wouldn't say that shit to me in a bar for $1,000, man, because they know they would fucking lose their teeth, But yeah, they got the big mouth when they're sitting in mom's basement, eating Cheetos and fucking playing big man and their stupid smart comments and shit, yeah. Troll's a good word for them because they live underground in the basement most of the time, man. So, yeah. So, if they got any comments to make, they're keeping their asses quiet now because they know their ass will be gone in about 30 seconds. So, yeah, the mushrooms are starting to kick in. I'm definitely feeling it. It's starting to kick around the edges pretty good now. Help me forget some of the shit that's been going on. The last 90 days, man, just, you can fucking have them, man. Just 90 days of fucking shit. How's that? Yeah. Pretty much. Not that anybody gives a fuck, but hey, you know, what the fuck is going on? So that's all good, you know. Well, that was a damn good bowl. Let's see what I got to smoke next. I got 19 strains of weed over here to smoke. So sometimes it's kind of a pain in the ass to figure out which one to smoke next. Sometimes I just spin the wheel until something catches my eye, and I'm like, yeah, that'll work. Like here, cherry pie. That'll work. Oh, God, that's good. Oh, yeah, I'll do a little cherry pie here. And I'm not going to do any hash on this one. I want to taste this cherry pie really good. So. Baby. Beautiful. Better days. All right, well, not even the trolls are talking now. So, I guess that's a good thing, though. So, cherry pie. Cheers. All right, well, you know what? It's been over an hour, and we've had some great trolls and some good comments, too. So I appreciate the guys that came in here with the idea to party and relax and talk about weed a little bit. But I try to keep these around an hour because, you know, they ain't that exciting, man. So anyway, remember, keep taking your medicine.